Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your Surge is here with you again, and I wanted to talk about something very interesting and very unusual in the field of linguistics or learning languages. Or maybe there were some people that talked about that before, but nonetheless, I wanted to cover this topic because I think it can really benefit many learners and can give some food for thought for those people that want English words to stick better with them and who want to find ways to better memorize new vocabulary. Okay, what I thought was that the best way to have words soak into your subconscious mind is to listen to some guided meditations because it's like killing two birds with one stone. So it's a very effective way to both relax yourself after a hard working day, but on the other hand, when you're lying on your bed and you're listening to a guided meditation in the English language, you get used to the language and to the words being pronounced in a very soft and maybe not very articulated manner. This way is probably more suitable for more advanced learners, for people who are not the newbies on this path. Uh, I think this works because when we're about to go to bed or when we're about to fall asleep, our brains get to a different wave frequency because, as we all know, our brains work on different frequencies. Like I don't remember all of their names, but let me read to you from this website. Like the lowest frequency for our brains is infralow. That's below 5 hertz, and these waves are the basic cortical rhythms that underlie our higher brain functions. Then delta waves zero point 0.5 to 3 hertz. I'm sorry, infralow is zero point 0.5, not 5. And delta waves is zero point 0.5 to 3, and delta brain waves are slow, loud brain waves. They are generated in deepest meditation and dreamless sleep. So, deepest meditation and dreamless sleep, these are delta waves. Theta waves they occur most often in sleep, but are also dominant in deep meditation. So I think delta waves and theta waves are the types of waves that we're going to be dealing with when doing guided meditations. Alpha waves are the brain waves that are dominant during quietly flowing thoughts and in some meditative states. So alpha waves are a little more exaggerated, like a little more excited than theta waves and infralow, but still in some meditative states and in some a little bit alternated states of mind. We use alpha waves, then beta waves from 12 to 38 hertz. They dominate our normal waking state of consciousness, and gamma 32, 38 to 42 hertz. These are high frequency waves. They relate to simultaneous processing of information from different brain areas. So what I wanted to point out here is that where on our brain activity goes from very rapid brain activity, say from like gamma waves or beta waves, when it goes down to theta or even infralow, when we get down there, our learning activity increases by a lot. And so when we're doing guided meditations in English, when we're listening to different guided meditations like for health, for healing, for vibrations, for increasing our energy, so like we're lying in our beds and we're listening to some soft, quiet voice saying, now you're lying on your bed. Imagine that your body is becoming very heavy. You're feeling the gravity, and you feel every particle and cell of your body. You feel the abundance coming to you. Money is flowing to you. You are power. You are strength. You are healing. And all these words that are being pronounced in the soft way, and we're lying down with our eyes closed, and our brains are in a certain range of brain waves. And in this way, the information gets soaked in a much better way, in a much more effective way. So this way, I guess, is like killing two birds with one stone, because we're both relaxing after a hard working day on one hand, and on the other hand, we are learning. So especially this might not work for somebody that's just starting to learn English, because words and vocabulary that's used in such guided meditations is usually more advanced. But for somebody that's already very very advanced in on their English learning path, that can be very useful because the words are being pronounced in a soft, quiet voice, and you have to exert your listening skills a little bit so as to understand everything that's said. But on the other hand, your brain is being in this meditative state, and words really affect you, and they come to the deeper levels of your mind, to subconscious mind, and they stick better, and you memorize these words better, and they get piled up in your long-term memory. And after you do a course of such meditations, maybe a month or 2 months course, a lot of this vocabulary is really going to get stuck into your brain and increase your vocabulary in many times. That's why you can try many guided meditations from different authors, from different spiritual teachers that use as much vocabulary as possible. And usually those meditations, they're not very boring or tedious. They use many words, they use vocabulary from different realms. So this can not only benefit you health wise or just make your mental state more stable, but as well for learning English, that can be very beneficial. I personally would recommend such guys on YouTube as Aaron Doty. This guy uses a lot of spiritual stuff, and lately he issued a guided meditation that's free and that you have to use before you go to bed. And this meditation, as he says, can help you manifest good things in your life, like increase your financial status and help you get healthier. And I listen to that meditation. It's really nice, quiet voice, and the words are pronounced very distinctly. So when you're in that state, this vocabulary is really going to be picked up by you in a very good manner. Then another girl on YouTube, Rasa Lukasud. She has a YouTube channel called Meditations with Rasa Lukasud, and she has a lot of hypnotic meditations for energizing, for strengthening intuition, for healing your body. So they're also made in this clear, distinct voice that's going to be very well understood for ESL and EFL learners. So this is going to help you in two ways. You relax and learn. So it's relaxed learning. It's probably the best thing since sliced bread. What can be better than relaxed learning? Because we all associate learning with some strenuous process where you have to exert the powers of your brain. But in this way, with guided meditations, learning can be fun, and it can be relaxation. What else could we dream of? So this was my piece of advice for you for tonight, and I hope you're going to find some use in it. And I'm going to link these two YouTube channels that I mentioned here, Aaron Doughty's channel and Rasa Lukasud's channel, and I hope that you might use some meditations that will help you relax after your hard working days and increase your English vocabulary. I think this was useful for you, at least I hope so. Your Surge was very glad to be talking to you tonight. I hope to see you soon, and I'll be shooting more vids, so stay tuned. Love you, Your Surge.